Al Hassan. From the media centre end.
How will the bowler respond?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Swept away but finds the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now, would have to be very happy with that last shot. Over Lahore, 64 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the southern end. Shadow coming back into the attack. good fielding out in the boundary. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the media centre end. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. End of the over. 3 off it. Lahore are 80 for 3. Lee back on now.
Fast bowler comes into the attack. Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Four runs added in the over. Lahore are 84 for 3. Rahman from the media centre end. Shatter coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Misses everything. Ayub, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Goes over the top with that shot. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Lee, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Beats the field with a great shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the over. Lahore are 109 for 3. The right armour is coming on. On to bowl from the media centre end. Rahman back into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. Lahore are 122 for 3. Lee coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Oh, man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
151 for 4. The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 6.
End of the over, 10 off it. Lahore are 132 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Great shot through the gap.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Over, Lahore are 142 for 4. Lee from the southern end.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Bit of shape on the way through. Ayub happy just to watch it go by.
Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4. A very professional innings this. Passes 50, and certainly be looking to push on.
Out. Caught. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
It's starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Please make him welcome.
Drilled that one away. Can't get that outside the ring field. No. Terrible shot. Timed that perfectly.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Nine runs out of there. Lahore are 165 for 5.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Gone. Caught. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Please welcome the new batsman at number 8 for the Lahore Qalandars.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. And that's the end of the innings. Lahore have set a target of 180 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
End of the first over. The batting team are now 9 for none.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
For Qalandars.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Got that away nicely.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
End of the second over. The batting team are now on 17 for none.
Afridi from the media centre. end to end. Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and driven through the covers for 4.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
End of the third over. The batting team are now 27 for none.
Going with pace now.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 33 for none.
Ahmad, the spinner, coming into the attack. Onto that early. That could be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
And gone. Caught in the slips. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Right-handed batsman is coming in at number 3.
Perfectly timed. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Watson coming in into the attack from the southern end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Square cut, finds point, no run. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Ahmad from the media centre end. And a fantastic catch. Long on, had to run it. Adjacently a fair bit, and they've held on to it. Great cricket. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Ahmad getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Power and precision in that shot. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the media centre end. Straight to the fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the over. The batting team are now 71 for 2.
Afridi, the left arm. Medium bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end. Green, the right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Al Hassan gets plenty from these bowlers.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Lahore needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Ahmad, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the media centre end. Followed the bowler. Lovely shot, racing to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good catch, out. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Watson has been going really well here. Comes back on from the southern end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Shadow taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest though from the batter.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Ahmad from the mid. Media centre end. Green into the attack now from the media centre end. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Thick edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
And caught. That's just superb. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Beats the field with a great shot. Power and precision in that shot. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Afridi coming back into the attack has done well so far. Watson has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Too good. That is huge.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Finds the edge. Yep, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
Into the 16th over. The batting team are now 100.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the media centre end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot. Punches it away to the boundary.
Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Might look to go big again here. Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. Gone. Great catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Afridi over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. How will the bowler respond?
That's out. Caught.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 9.
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg, though. Stubbs ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Archer from the media centre end. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Good shot. A beauty.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back. Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display had put enough runs on the board and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.